Spring has sprung here in the Ozarks, and it's always good to see our friend Burke Watts from Helitech Waterproofing and Foundation Repair. Hello, my friend. Good to see you.
Appreciate you having us as always.
I tell you what, spring in the Ozarks. Challenging time for homeowners because is there anything we can do to prepare for rainy season, because we know it rains all the time here?
Yeah, I mean, that's the hard part is, I mean, there's so much that happens, right? We just had all the big wind, then we get all the rain on top of that, and then who knows after that, and then it's beautiful for 7 days. So the biggest thing we always say, right, we've talked about this before, is check your gutters, folks. Start with that. Make sure you're getting that water away from your house. If your gutters are dumping right at the edge of the house and that's not something you want to fool with, call us. We'll come out. It's a very simple, quick repair to be able to get that water away from the house. But that's number one. Gutters clean, water running away from the house. Second is, do you have any standing water along the house, right? Has your landscaping, if you brought the mulch up too high and now it's holding water against the house, that's bad, don't want that. So does that need to be repaired, or do you need some exterior drainage that we can look at for you as well? So those are really the two big things. The other ones would be like driveway drains. If you've got a great drain in your driveway. I've got two in mind with just how my driveway comes down. So we had the big rain, you know, the other night. I called my son because I wasn't home yet. I was like, go outside, pop the grate off, make sure that drains, because if that water passes that, now we got a real issue.
I also have two in my driveway, and guess what I always forget about? Just the leaves piling up on it.
Absolutely.
And then all of a sudden that water starts pulling up, and that can cause issues.
Absolutely, because depending on where that is, like mine are in front of my garage, but that you end up with a bunch of water in your garage, or a lot of people have the outside entrances into their basement and the leaves get on top of those drains. Little things like that go a long way. And then probably the last one is if you already have a sump pump, is that you get that checked out. And that's something we can do for you for free. We'll come out and do a maintenance check on it, make sure the sump pump's in good working order and that the discharge is running the way it should be, and getting that water away from your house.
How do you know if you need a sump pump?
Well, the easy way would be is if you got water in the basement.
Well, there you go.
But most houses will need one at some point, right? And so if you're a builder, or when they built the house, they didn't put one in, and you want that peace of mind, that sump pump's always a nice way to go. But in your crawl space, really to me, it's a necessity, because you're not going to check that crawl space enough to know if you're having an issue. So having that sump pump in there, just so if there is any water pools up, you've got a way to get rid of it.
Okay, and so you can help people figure out the best route to get the water away from the house.
Absolutely.
That's the goal right there.
Absolutely.
And do you offer any kind of spring and summer deals?
Yeah, so, you know, during this time of year, we just have had a couple already. We'll be putting some other ones out. So follow us on Facebook, social medias, and check our webpage, and we'll put up different ones during the time. The one that we have right now, though, for sure, though, is we have a 12 months, no interest, no payment. So for anybody that wants, you could get some work done, not have to worry about that till next year on paying for it. But we also do regular financing where you can spread it out over time if it's something that catches you off guard. And
that's why people need you now, so they don't have to spend a whole fortune down the road.
Exactly. Yeah. It's definitely, I promise you, it'll be the cheapest price ever will be today versus it will be a year from now.
Yeah, scan that QR code you saw, and then to get in touch with you the best way?
QR code, go to the website, fill out an information card there, or call the number on the screen and get a hold of one of the people in the office, and they'll help you out.
All right, give Helitech a call today. Thanks so much, Burke. Good to see you.